Hello, everyone. Albert Dugdale here. Just wanted to shoot this quick video about what's going on with Assan Korta family, what I'm doing to help them out from Africa. I had an opportunity that the Lord put on my path to help this family out. They're really struggling. They're from Africa, so let me go ahead and just jump right into this and try to make this video short and sweet. I know there's probably a lot of you that are pretty busy and can't spend a whole lot of time watching a video about a family that's hurting in Africa. And I completely understand that. So without further ado, there's six of them total. This is Assan in the middle, and this is his siblings. And their names are BANNA, ISATOU, BABOU, Papa, and Mustafa. That's all of them here. I wanted to bring this to your attention. He reached out to me on Facebook. He's got a friend over there that has a phone and has been letting them use it to reach out to people to try to get some help to send them relief where they're at right now. This family is homeless. They have nowhere to stay. They have nobody supporting them. Their parents passed away. Their grandma just passed away. Their last surviving relative passed away 6 months ago. So they're on their own and they really need some help. So the way I am, I try to look at myself as a giving person, but I can never give enough, of course. I can never outgive the Lord either. So anyhow, I'm pretty skeptical. And you know, there's a lot of people in Africa that are always trying to game people here in the US and trying to take advantage of them and, you know, hitting your inbox all the time with garbage emails and, you know, trying to say that they're an attorney representing a client that's a relative of yours and they want to give you money and all kinds of that's just the way Africa is. So I'm really skeptical. I'm sure everybody else is. But once I started listening to what he was saying about his family, I actually tested Assan and tested him in a lot of different ways to find out who he was and, you know, what's going on with him and his family. And he was literally almost in tears begging me to help his family out and was explaining to me what it's like over there for them. And they just needed just a little bit of help to get food in their bellies. Okay, so I finally, after testing everything, because the Lord says test the spirits to see whether they're God or not. After testing everything, I realized that this family was really hurting and they really did need some help. Okay, so I just want to introduce you to who they are and what I'm doing now to try to help them out. You know, I really got a heart for people that are hurting, especially Christians. And Assan gave his life to the Lord, and the kids follow Jesus too. And unfortunately, they're surrounded by nothing but Muslims, and it's really hard for them to get any kind of sympathy out of Muslims. And you'll see that as I go through this. So let me just go ahead and go through these pictures that I've got. Here's one conversation we were going through, and he was asking me how my wife was doing. And he's always asking me how my family's doing and everything. And I responded that she's doing good. And just wanted to know how the kids are doing because he had been telling me they're hungry and they hadn't eaten in days and stuff. So you can see the story here. It says they're managing and it's really hard for them because they're going to sleep with an empty stomach and waking up with an empty stomach too, with nothing to eat. But they're still holding down their faith and waiting on God's timing. And this is where I asked him, what's it going to cost for you guys to eat for a full week? And this is where he tells me it's $75. So I started adding the numbers together. Well, this five small kids and 19-year-old, he's 19 years old, to eat for a week, $75. That sounds about right, almost the same as here in America. So I was like, okay, well, this sounds pretty reasonable. I mean, it sounds about true. It doesn't sound like he's trying to get over on me or anything. So I prayed to the Lord and I asked him, you know, is this from you, Lord? Is this really a family that's hurting that needs our help? And I come to the conclusion that yes, the Lord put it on my heart to help them out. Okay, so I went ahead and sent them $75 Western Union. Okay, this is the exchange rate over there. As you can see, when this happened 2/18. Okay, And I was like, cool, okay, they got some money, and he told me that he was going to send me pictures. So this here is Babou. This is his youngest brother. You can see here. I want you to take a close look at this. You see those tears in his eyes right here? Why do you think he's crying? Okay, I asked Assan, why is the little one crying? And he told me straight out, he's crying tears of joy because he believed it was a complete miracle that he had food. Okay, so he was literally crying tears of joy. This is little Babou, and I was so touched in my heart that this kid was crying because God sent a miracle. It just blew me away, and it really touched my heart. I hope that touches your heart too. Okay. He also told me that his siblings were going to write a note to me thanking me. So here's one note here. It says, thank you, Albert. You can't see this one, but there's another image, and you can see one of the other siblings down here giving a peace sign. And, they were able to get a lollipop, which is, this is stuff that we take for advantage over here. They don't have nothing over there. No place to stay, no nothing. And I was just really touched that they would say thank you to me on a piece of paper. Here's another one with them saying thank you, Albert. And then this one here, this one says, and may God bless you. Okay. And may God bless you. Thank you, Albert. Okay. I just wanted to show you that they are thankful kids, and they're thanking me for the work that I'm doing. I keep telling them, don't thank me, thank Jesus. It's Jesus that's doing this. It's not me. Okay. Jesus has just put it in my heart to reach out to these kids, and they're happy now, and they're praising God and thanking the Lord that there's somebody out there that actually cares. Okay. Here's another one that after I sent them the $75, he came back to me and he goes, hey brother, you'll notice that the name says Mariama Ba, but this is the person that's letting him use the phone. He can't afford a phone, so this other person's letting him use the phone so he could reach out to me and talk to me every day. Eventually, I'm praying that we could get him a phone too. But for now, let's just take care of the food and the housing and get him off the street. So anyhow, he told me BANNA got sick. She was sheeving and took her to the health center, and they say that she had malaria. Turns out she had malaria, and on the papers that you'll see here in a second, she had pneumonia because they're outside. They have no blankets. They're outside, sleep. They're in the cold. They're going to get sick. So I'm trying to do what I can to get them off the street. And this is what he tells me here. She was sheeving. She had malaria. She's also having cold because we sleep outside, and she needs injections and medicine. It's really disturbing here, and she's just crying, brother. And I know it's hard for because you just from helping us to get food yesterday, and it's not my wish to tell you this, is because she is young and she is so weak, and the bills is not much, and I can tell you how much. So I was like, well, is this guy trying to work me now? Not, I'm once again skeptical. Lord, is this guy trying to, rob me? So he told me how much it costs. I did a search on the internet to find out what the cost is for shots for malaria and stuff, and I come to find out it's like about anywhere from $40 to $50 up to $60 for shots and medicine. So I sent him $30. He told me it was $30. I sent him $30 to take care of it. Okay. We can't have any kids over there sick, especially this family, which I'm trying to help and do the best I can. And he said, I'll send you the receipts. Okay, here's one of the receipts he sent me. This is in Brikama. This is where he lives. Okay, in Gambia, Brikama, Gambia, with the phone number. And like any other doctor, here's her name, Assan Korta. Like any other doctor, it's really hard to tell what the heck he wrote here. There's many. It says over here pneumonia. I could see that right here. But there's some other stuff that it's really hard to read his writing, and that's just the way doctors write. You could see it carries over all the way over to Africa as well. These doctors, it's really hard to read their writing, okay? So here's the receipt that he got for paying them to get BANNA better again. Give her the shots. 1,200 and something. I guess it's denarii, D 1,200. It was $30. 1,200. Well, this one over here, the exchange rate for this says it was 1,139.29 Gambia money exchange. Okay. So anyhow, I guess he had a little money left over from that 75 I sent him, and he was able to pay for this to get her medicated. And this is a shelf with, it's kind of really sparse with medical supplies. He just wanted to prove to me that he was actually there spending the money on his sister. So this is developing to be a story that, you know, this is really happening. These folks are not lying. They really need our help. He tells me they're the only Christians in the village, and the Muslims do not have sympathy for we, the Christians. I do struggle hard, brother, but nothing good comes of it. Because I was asking him, what are you doing for your family? Are you what exactly are you trying to help them out, or what's going on? And this is one of the things that he told me when I was asking those kind of questions. And this is him praying. They've got a church a little ways away from where they're at, where they go to pray, and this is where he prays. He's praying to the cross, you can see here. So I asked him, what do you do? Okay, during the day, what is it that you do? How do you help your family out? He said, as I told you, brother, as I told you before, and I'm a dropout student, I was one of the intelligent students. But since the death of my both parents, I have no one who to support me and my schooling. Nor does he have anybody to help support his siblings. Okay? I asked him to tell me what your day's like. What about the other Christians from the church? Where do they stay? And he goes and he tells me what his day's like. He goes, I go from one compound to another. I collect their rubbish and throw them. So he's basically a trash collector. And they will give me denarii 5 or denarii 10, which is nothing. This is really like pennies. And that won't satisfy our needs, brother. And if I do that and buy some small food, then we won't eat again until the next day, brother. And that's so painful, brother. And it is my wish to it is not my wish to be asking you for help. It's because of the situation me and my siblings are facing here. So he's pretty humble. He doesn't like asking for help, but he doesn't have nowhere else to turn. And he's not getting a lot of support by anybody around his area. It's mainly Muslims, and he's the only Christian family there in that local area where he's at. So I could imagine how hard it is for them. So he was telling me that he found a place. I had been telling him to kind of look around, see if he could find a place, and he found this place here. It's a compound, $250 a month with electricity and water. And I was like, what? I'm like, man, it's like 4 times as much over here for a 2-bedroom, because it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, kitchen type compound. Okay. And he's telling me it's only $250 a month. And I'm like, man, we got to try to get you inside this compound. We got to get you a house in here. So he tells me, hello, Papa, how are you doing? And I hope all is fine with you there. And may God bless you and your family. He always starts his sentences like that. How's the weather with you there? And here are the pictures of the compound. And I hope you will like it, Papa. So they're starting to call me Papa now. They don't have any other Papa, so they're calling me Papa now. And they really care and love me a lot, and I love them too. So this is a clearer picture of where I'm trying to get them a place to stay. And time is imperative. We got to hurry up and get this place. So I'm praying and asking the Lord, give me the money so I can get these folks into somewhere to stay. Okay. So that is what I'm doing here. Okay. Let me go ahead and pause this. I'm really doing everything that I can to help these folks out. Okay. I started a blog. All the information that's going on with this family is going to be going on this blog. I just started it today. I'm getting ready to put this video that you're watching now onto this blog here. And I just started a GoFundMe account, and I'm getting ready to put the YouTube video in here too, and upload some photos for the GoFundMe account for this family. Okay, and right here, there's going to be a link to that. Okay, where you guys could actually go and make a commitment for a month. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. $10 a month, $20 a month, man, that will be a huge help for them, because I showed you what the prices are like over there, and it would really help get a family off the street. That's the message that I have in this video. I hope that maybe it touched somebody's heart, so that you guys could also reach out and do something good for the Lord and for this family. Okay, that's all I have to say. God bless you guys. I hope and pray that the Lord blesses you and abundantly if you decide, and even if you don't decide, but if you do decide, God's going to start opening doors for you. He's already starting to open doors for me. Once I just committed to helping this family out, the Lord started sending new work to me, new jobs for me to start making some money so I could help this family out. I mean, right away, the leads started coming in. I started getting new business right away. For those that might not know what I do for a living, I'm an internet marketer. I help other businesses get found on the internet by the clients that are looking for them. So I guess a lot of people will call it SEO, but basically what I do is lead gen. And lead gen is the process of making your phone ring. Okay? That's what I do for a living. I make your phone ring. So if you happen to be a business owner and you're watching this video and you would like to hire me to make your phone ring, know that 10% of all proceeds that comes to me will be going to the Korta Family Outreach, okay, for the GoFundMe account. Everything that I get out of GoFundMe, 10% of it and more on my behalf will be going to support Assan Korta and his siblings. So I would pray that you guys would consider hiring me to do some work for you. I'm really good at what I do. I basically just generate leads for you. You could find out about me at monsterserps.com. I'll go ahead and write that here so you'll see it. monsterserps.com. Okay, you can find out about me and Todd. He's my business partner. We're co-owners of Monster Serps. You can go through there and see what we're doing, and please reach out to me. Give me a call. I'm really easy to get along with. You can call me. I'm down to earth. I'm loving. I'm caring, and I'm just trying to help. Okay, give me a call anytime, and I'll help you get found by the people that are looking for you. Okay. God bless you guys. Take care. We'll talk to you on the flip side. Have a great day. Bye.